Now, I did build today as a programming stream, or rather, a code review stream. The thing about that is, that suggests that I've actually added more code that is to be reviewed. Which, oh, to be fair, I have. To be fair, I just hit my regular stalling point where I've learned a lot, but then it comes to actually applying. And then I get bogged down in the weeds. That gets in my way. Ah, well. Hello everyone. How are we doing today? Hopefully we are doing fantastically well. I am Malcolm Bell, and yes, I've been programming. Not as much programming this week as I might have liked, but yeah, it's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting week. Hello there, TV. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to have you. Hopefully you're having a good Friday so far. I'm not doing too bad actually. I mean, I've been really struggling to sleep at nights this week. And then for some reason today I woke up after like 3 hours sleep, but this time I didn't wake up at 12. I woke up at 7. So maybe I can use this as a springboard to maybe sort out my sleeping schedule. That's not likely because I'm going to be watching Kira's debut in like 2 days. Great stuff. Actually, no, that's just tomorrow. Technically. It's like what, like, yeah, I think we're only 36 hours away from Kira's debut. I have a new precious Kohai to be ringing in. I can't miss that. I can't afford to miss that. Yeah, so right, maybe there's more tribulation in store for my sleeping schedule before then. Anyway, yeah, I've been doing some programming. I have, believe it or not. We've made some progress in some interesting ways. Some very interesting ways indeed. Biggest thing, hold on, is, oh yeah, chat can just stay floating up there. That's completely fine. Yeah. So biggest change, we've actually moved right over from using Postman to be sending all of my testing code to the server. I have now written some code for the client. So I now have actually some active and running client code that can send requests to and from the server. Which has been an interesting experience to say the least. I ended up following a couple of red herrings in that one, and basically an entire day was just spent figuring out how to get it to actually speak with the server, to actually be able to find where the server is, and for the server to say, is this someone trying to, like, man-in-the-middle attack? And I'm like, no, literally no one in the world has this code except for me. And GitHub. Wait, does GitHub even have it? Have I even uploaded it to GitHub? I don't know if I've got uploaded it to GitHub. I've been actually learning how to push things from PyCharm to GitHub. TV, you'll be proud of me. You'll be proud of me. I can actually push things to GitHub. Although it's I lost access to my original one from 2 years ago, so I had to make a new one. Lovely. Version control, Pog. Yeah. I do technically have some degree of version control. But yeah, I've got a wee Git repository on my PC, and I've got GitHub as well. So yeah, lots of interesting lessons being learned. But yeah, we've got some client-side stuff here. I did, as I said, I went on a little bit of a wild goose chase the other day because, yeah, one thing that I was interested in doing was seeing whether or not I could get, after I got the client software working already, I've been using HTTPX, which is a very, very convenient package. But yeah, one thing that I've been struggling with has been permissions. So I had to generate a self-signed certificate and I had to figure out, okay, what do I install? How do I use it? How do I access it? Beating my head against a brick wall was a nightmare. Eventually managed to get it to generate. Could work with the client software. Excellent. Excellent stuff. It does want to behave. And then I thought, well, no, because I thought for the sake of convenience, to save me having to code an entire app from scratch, when what I want to do is focus on server interaction, I thought maybe I could get away with just using RenPy as the front end, because RenPy does actually have access to, I believe at the very least, the requests package for sending HTTP requests. But yeah, so I went off on a bit of a not a red herring, a little bit of a sorry, we'll increase the font size. Yeah, so I went off on a little bit of a tangent, trying to figure out if I could just replicate my code, get it to work with get it to work with requests instead, but that didn't quite work. It did not quite work at all. There we go, now you can actually read. So yeah, there's little bits of it left. We're trying to create the context for it, and then here's the actual URL request. I had a whole... Wait, it's hidden away here, isn't it? Yeah, I was trying to, create the URL request function, but it just did not want to play for some reason. I gave it the file, I gave it to it in the way that I wanted it to. I even tried giving it the key file, which technically it didn't need because HTTPX doesn't need it, but apparently it still wants it. I don't know. So I never quite got to the bottom of that. I never quite got to the bottom of why it wasn't working, but it wasn't working. So yeah, screw me basically. I'm gonna have to learn how to do GUI design. Ugh, I don't look forward to that. I do not relish it. I do not relish it at all, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Anyway, so yeah, that has been the biggest thing, getting the client software up and running, and I can even demonstrate that it is working. So I've got the database software running in the background. Let's move over to server software. We run this, and we can see the server is up and running. Lovely. Quickly move over to the client, run it, and apparently we've got account errors. Right, why are we getting account errors? We should totally not be getting account errors. This software should work completely fine. Right, let's have them two side by side so we can see when a request comes through over here. This is a problem. What have we done? Okay, we've got more errors to hunt. We've got account errors. But why is that? Why do we have account errors? It's almost like... No, we are getting the response because we're printing the response, aren't we? So we are actually sending... We are actually sending it over. So... Yeah, that's it right here. Create new user, but for some reason not working. But why would it not be working? Let's open up this and let's have a look. Yeah, so I've got some good code set up to allow me to test this. I'll be happy to demonstrate that once this is actually behaving. Why have you decided you don't want to behave? Why not? Why are you giving me a count error? You don't want to give me a count error. That's not something you want to do. Response is create new user. What's the error here? I mean, like, it's complaining because of that. Let's have a little look at create new user. It should be sending the request over. Got the address, got the parameters, got the headers. Oh, wait, it's because... Wait, is it not because... With HTTPX, it's client verifies context, it's client. Have I set the context right? I may not have sent the context right. No, the context is right. That is what it should be. but for some reason it's now not working. Lovely. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And yeah. Okay, this isn't gonna work, apparently. Wonderful. How do I get this to behave then? So yeah, that's it doing its initial 2 requests. Well, rather, it's the first request, but for some reason it seems to be doing it twice. Why is it sending twice? Oh, because I am sending it twice. I've got 2 create new users. So why is it not working? Print JSON.loads response content. Logging in with user password and email. That is what I need. Oh, there we go. Hey, it worked. I don't know why it worked. It just did. You know what? I'm not gonna complain about it. Anyway, our code is now working, and you can see the test code that I've been sending it. So yeah, I created a certain. So yeah, what is the software done? What has it actually done here? We have taken a username, we've taken a password, and we've taken an email address, and we've sent that over to the server. If we have a little look-see over here, you can see, oh, I've still got some doesn't reach here because it was testing some stuff before. Although it is a bit of a shame that you can't actually see the text in the URL. That's fine, I can deal. But we can see the responses over here, so we send email is chelsea@worksmade.com, username Chelsea. You know, listen, I did tell Chelsea she was going to be helping me out with my my project work. Even if she's not here, she's still being very helpful, what can I say? So yeah, that works there. It logs in, it confirms what the login details are, it returns the role results, because of course I can do gacha roles. Has been set up so that they can be sent from here as well. So yeah, we could do create new user, we log in said user, we update the email address of said user, and then we do a 10 role, or rather we do a single role, that's 10 role false, and then we do a 10 role true for a 10 role, and then we do a little log out at the end. But we can actually verify that this has actually behaved properly if we open up this little window. This is the database, so if we just click find, that just confirms that we do actually have the Chelsea objects here, or we've got the user object here with Chelsea's detail. And if you just squint yourself a little bit there, you can see that M11 has been set to 1. So lovely. I have actually successfully been able to make some client-server interaction, not just using Postman. So I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy. So we've actually got a potential functional app. One thing that I will have to do to be able to get this to a stage where someone who is not operating on the same computer that the database is running on is also figure out what my own IP is, set up port forwarding on my PC. Well, actually, I suppose I could buy some server space. I could buy some like generic server space and just like host my software there. That could work. I know you can also do it for free. I'll have a little think about that. But no, I would like my own server space. My own server space would be very fun, I think. But yeah, it would run all the software and what have you. And yeah, I would just have to make sure that the signature given up here, I have a set aside little config file. I believe it's this san.cnf. Yeah, alt names. So you can just set what IPs you want the signature to operate for. So I've currently got it set up so that it only works over localhost. It only receives inputs to and from localhost. I'll probably update it so that I can actually, you know, run a version of it locally. and then have some people that I trust and that are willing to do. Well, trust. I've got a dynamic IP. Trust is basically unnecessary. If I need to change my location, all I have to do is turn off my modem for like 10 minutes, and I'll get a new IP allocated to me. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, seriously, sometimes I look, double check, like, what's my IP sometimes. Sometimes it thinks I'm in Glasgow, sometimes it thinks I'm in Edinburgh, sometimes it thinks I'm in, like, Manchester for some reason. Don't ask me why. So yeah, dynamic IPs, gotta love it. So yeah, all I have to do is add a couple more IPs for whatever the IP of the server that would be hosting the server software on. And yeah, then I can actually have people accessing the software, and that'll be really fun. That'll be really fun. That'll be a little ways away though. We're not quite anywhere near that yet. At the very least, there needs to be a better way to send requests to the server from the client than just typing in response equals gc.postgacha roll open bracket 10 roll false close bracket, you know? We need something a little bit better than that. So, yeah, in service to that, we've got the basics of a gacha system down, yes, but the problem is a gacha game is only as good as the actual gameplay that the gacha game, like the gacha itself is in service to. So yeah, this has been basically what I've been thinking about for the past several days. I've been trying to figure out exactly what game mechanics I actually want in a gacha game. Also, hello there, Kuro. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. But yeah, we are just doing my little code review. 5 days of, okay, significant work. I've learned a lot. I've learned stuff that has raised some eyebrows. Well, from, you know, the limited number of people I've shown it to. But yeah, I've learned a lot. The problem is, it's not sexy, you know? It's not like immediately visual stuff. It's not immediately apparent improvements. It's all back-end stuff. And back-end stuff is the stuff that I enjoy doing. Like, seriously, it's a bit of a problem. Kuro doing well, coming back from dinner and drinks with Mated. Mated? Oh my, mated. Oh, well, I hope you're being responsible there, Kuro. I hope oh, you said mates. Okay, I understand. Oh dear, there was this just immediately reminded me of this this one meme that I came across the other day, which was I sentence you to meeting press. Oh dear, should I delete the correction? Delete the correction, yes, delete the correction. It shall be stricken from the record. No. Anyway, no, seriously, hopefully you had a good time there, Kuro. It does sound like it. Dear. But yeah, so yeah, we've just been talking code review. I actually have client-server interaction working. I have coded my own client. Okay, well, maybe not a full working client, but I've created some client-side functions which can then be called by the function, which can be called by the client to interact with the server. Ah yes, the most horrible torture. The terrible torture. Oh my god, I'm tired. The most horrible torture. Snoo snoo. Yes, death by snoo snoo. Death by snoo snoo. The mind is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. Oh dear. Futurama, will you ever stop being hilarious? Anyway, yes, so I have some client-side functions, which is wonderful. I now know how to do that. I know how to set up self-signed certificates, which are very, very, would I say fun? There's not, okay, I did come across eventually a good how-to on using them, but yeah, not necessarily easy. Next biggest takeaway was currently using RenPy as a front end is a little beyond me. Just a little bit beyond me. So yeah, I think may end up having to, well, I say end up, no, I am going to have to end up looking at using something else to be able to make my own apps. And yeah, that's going to be a project for some point. I think I'm probably likely to use, oh, I wonder what I'm even going to use. Kyvie I've looked into a couple of times, but I'm not entirely sure. What else? What other things are there? I know there's Kyvie. There are a couple of alternatives, but yeah, front-end stuff, not my forte. Not my strongest suit. But yeah, what I've been working on in the meanwhile, just learn UE5. Well, you've jumped ship awfully quickly there, TVPG. Wasn't it just a couple of months ago you were singing the praises of another rival video game engine? Can I recall what that engine was? Was it Godot? No, Godot? No, I don't think it was Godot. What was it now? What was it? It's on the tip of my tongue. What could it be? Man, yeah, don't you give that scowly face at me. I'm looking for a little bit more unity and support from my community. Oh. It was that one, wasn't it? It was Unity. Do you still want me to use Unity? I could use Unity, you know. The Unity? This isn't Starfield. But yes, anyway. So yeah, that is going to have to be something that I am going to have to look at doing at some point. Assuming that I can't bully someone else into doing all the server-side stuff. No, the client-side stuff for me. Because yeah, client involves UX, and UX is not a forte of mine. I like back-end stuff. Back-end stuff is fun. So it's obviously going to have to be something that I'll have to learn at some point. Unity looks at Mal and discuss. Look at TV when it's discussed. I've never even installed Unity. I'll have you know that I learned Unreal Engine 4 way back when. And I would be more inclined if I were to be using a 3D engine to be using Unreal Engine 5. So no scrunching your face up in disgust at me, Kurobachi. No. But yeah, no. What I've been wanting to do has been to figure out the actual game mechanics. And to this end, I have put a team together who have given me some very, very good advice and good suggestions. But like, I'm very much conscious of the fact that this is my project and it lives or dies by what I decide to do with it. Unity is up 1.69% in the pre-market trading. What? Odd. Well. But yes, I'm very much conscious of the fact that this is a one-man project, basically. I know some people have made some offers of like advice or testing or even art in some very generous cases. But yeah, trick is, I kind of need a game to start with. Like, it's all very well and good having a gacha system in place, but a gacha system without a game is just, well, it's like baseball cards. And I know that they can be popular in their own right, but no, I think I need something a little bit more robust than just baseball cards to justify the existence of my own gacha app, unfortunately. Because I've basically done that already. I want a game. It's NFTs with fewer steps. Oh, just you wait, TV. Now, I have actually. I was quite taken by a video by Extra Credits several years ago, and it was looking into the potential applications of blockchain technology in video games. Which was very interesting, actually. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the video. But yeah, so their argument was basically, yeah, blockchain technology as it's been advertised is kind of, like, it just seems real, like all of the promises for NFTs in video games, like, you buy a skin for a gun in one game, and then you can have that skin on the same gun in another game, and it's just like, yeah, but are the guns using the same asset? Are they just using, like, store-bought assets? And, like, is that something that you'd even want if they all just use the same asset in every single video game? I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, didn't really check out. But there was one interesting suggestion, and I have actually looked into this on my own a couple of times, and done some like basic testing of functionality, and it's worked pretty well. The idea would basically be, and an idea along the lines of like a social game or an MMO. If you were to have like, you know, your starting sword or something like that, use it a little bit. But you know, eventually the gear that you start finding in the world, or that you can buy from a shop, or that you can craft, ends up being better than whatever your starting sword is. So you just, you know, sell your starting sword. But then your starting sword kind of remembers the fact that it was owned by you. And so as you level up, as you achieve great heights later on in the game, your sword effectively levels up alongside you. This is something that doesn't necessarily have to be implemented with blockchain technology, but if we're talking something that is going to be like moved between multiple accounts, something that's going to be traded on an open marketplace, and also something that's going to have quite significant gameplay bonuses, you would want there to be some relatively simple way of confirming that the owner history of said item is what it should be. So you can just verify yourself that that you basically go through all of the checking and rechecking that blockchain technology uses, and basically just like check the full ownership history of the weapon or what have you, all checks out, and you can use that to also confirm what bonuses that the item should or shouldn't have. I'm not doing the best job of explaining it, but it's a potential application for it. Plus it makes it a very easy like lookup table, so you can just like load up a document and go, right, you can load up the item and you go, right, here's the full list of its full history, and it's very easy to tell that it's never been changed. Or rather, if it was changed, it would have to have been changed like right the way from the back. It would have involved a lot of calculation and recalculation. It's fairly secure, relatively secure. It's not quite as not quite as secure as a fully distributed ledger, although I imagine you could do a fully distributed ledger for such a video game. But yeah, as long as you hold on to the basic records and the maths all checks out, you can verify that something is what it says it is, that it has the history that it says it has. So yeah, I've actually looked at implementing that myself in the past. I've always taken like little tiptoes, little dipping of my foot into cryptography. Very much just little things, and very much in a casual way, not something that I'm majorly experienced in. But I've dipped my toe in a couple times. And I do believe I did manage at one point to actually get the hashing worked out, which has been very fun and interesting. Plus, what I've learned in working on this software here, like I don't know for sure, I haven't verified it with anyone, but I do believe I have actually created what amounts to, as close as possible to, an actual standard, like a current standard acceptable secure login system for this crummy little test server that I came up with. So yeah, like I feel like it would be possible for me to implement something like that. We'll see if that becomes a thing. But anyway, this is all a big tangent. Where did we get onto that? Oh yeah, it was thanks to TV talking about NFTs. Yeah. So yeah, my point is to say, if I actually did do that, if I did get to the stage where I had, you know, cryptographically secure in-game items that could be traded between players, then yeah, we are literally talking video game NFTs. And, you know, that immediately comes up with all kinds of, like, somewhat moral issues. I mean, not even really moral issues, more just security issues. Like, because it's been a problem with MMOs for, you know, 20 plus years now, that people will just pay real world money for gold or like in-game items or what have you. Like, that is a thing that happens in MMOs, of course it is. But like, if I was to do something like that where things were so secure kind of thing, there would be significant motivation to encourage people to trade in-game items for money. Which, yeah, is a big grey area kind of thing. Big grey area, and probably something that you would want to curtail, if not entirely stamp out. Anyway, problems for another day. And that's even assuming that I were to implement this kind of thing. Now, something that I have been thinking, because I've been struggling a little bit thinking about this, this gacha game in some ways. When it comes to like what mechanics I want to include, what kinds of... Yeah, we're moving back on to talk about what I am actually inputting into this game. I've got like a short list of what game mechanics I want to include. A couple of things that are, you know, relatively simple to implement, not too crazy, but also like I need something to make the gameplay interesting more than just like, you know, rock, paper, scissors or something like that. So, where I basically got to, and I know that there are some relatively simple games that can do this as well. The major thing that we're looking at, I kind of roped a couple of Amberglow members in with this. I've been chatting with several of them, just for like some advice and suggestions, and they've collectively got way more experience with gacha games than I do. So yeah, the idea was going to be basically relatively simple gameplay, somewhere along the lines of Paper Mario kind of thing, where you're just kind of like, well, you're doing like taps, swipes, what have you on screen, kind of like a rhythm game, but with Paper Mario RPG mechanics, where, you know, you pick a character, they do an attack, and then you need to tap at a particular pattern or a certain rate or swipe in a certain way, which influences the effectiveness of that attack kind of thing. So yeah, I'm thinking that. But the problem is as well, that then necessitates some kind of RPG system underneath. And then comes the whole problem of, okay, now I need to come up with an RPG system, and as much as I always love coming up with video game ideas, or not even video game ideas, like even as a young kid, discovering like tabletop games and you know, war games and what have you, I was just always fascinated by the mechanics, but I would always kind of stumble when it came to implementing a system of my own, which has probably always been my stumbling block. And it does seem over the last several days that has been more or less where I've been stumbling on when it comes to this project. Even like 3 days ago now, judging by, you know, the dates that I've written on my my notebook here. Yeah, 3 days ago I was still just like, right, these are some vague ideas of what I want to go for. And then I ended up going down a lot of rabbit holes with like elemental systems and what have you. No, I think the problem that I'm having is that I'm making things too complicated. But at the same time, there does need to be some interesting variation. But I think the real problem that I'm having is that I don't have a base system to have variation from in the first place. So yeah, I think it's probably worth just kind of coming up with a kind of, not quite generic, but mal overcomplicating things. Never. Oh, perish the thought. Perish the thought. No. Oh, me overcomplicating things is a default. I'm well conscious of that. Actually, if anything, I'm overconscious of it. But anyway, I'm at the very least trying to take some steps to address it. Basically, I just need a crappy RPG system in place, and I can work with that from there. I can come up with a variation after the fact. So yeah. Yeah. But then comes the question of how do I actually implement even a crappy RPG system, and you see why I'm having all of these problems. Right. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to have a little bit of a think about that today. I think that's what we'll do. So we're kind of doing game dev. Kind of. Ish. Maybe. But then comes the problem of where to start. Good at overcomplicating things. Right. I'm gonna say... Right, actually, do I even want it in this file? I don't know if I want it in this file. Might be worth making a brand new Python file. We'll call this character, I suppose. Character.py, lovely. Don't want to add it to Git. Probably yes. Right. Let's see. Base class for game characters and enemies. Maybe character isn't the best to go for. I usually go for entity, don't I? Let's see. Right click, rename. Rename. Yeah, entity. I prefer entity. Refactor, thank you. So, class entity. Don't need to inherit from anything, that's fine. That'll probably do. BRB, no prop TV. He's allergic to my bad coding. Don't think I don't know. Right, I think we want to keep this relatively simple. Like, as simple as possible. As absolutely simple as possible. So let's go for... max HP. Current HP. We will have... We're literally just going to go for... attack. Defense. I'm spelling it the British way, because screw you all. Attack, defense. Do I need an initiative? Like speed? Could go for speed as well. Yeah, I think I want to go for speed. Why not? Basically just gonna riff Hackmaster here. That'll be fun. Attack, defense, initiative, speed, damage. Go for damage as well. Not Delph. What's a Delph? Excuse me, Malcolm. What is a Delph? Right. So got those just now. I can add getters and setters later. It's fine. So. That gives me that. Attack, I suppose. If we're talking an RPG, or like a JRPG, usually the damage is defined as usually well, it's all, not necessarily usually, but quite a lot of the time. 2 times the attack, subtracting the opponent's defense. And that usually gets you how much damage is done. I could potentially do that, but I kind of want damage to be separate, but do I? I'm overthinking this again, aren't I? I'm overthinking this again. I'm definitely overthinking this. Maybe I don't need all these stats. Maybe attack and defense is all I need. It's very simple. Just strip it right back. Yeah, strip it right back. Right the way back. Embarrassingly far back. So... part of me is thinking as well, like, okay, yeah, I'm starting to get into the weeds. I'm starting to get into the weeds again. I'm good at this. Oh god. Yeah. So, what I've been thinking is the nature of the gacha system. So, a game is basically, well, one of these games anyway, is kind of a... actually, I don't know. Get back to the theme later. Gacha Game is resource management game, or rather, a lot of RPGs are resource management games. What I'm thinking is party-based RPG, relatively simple tap inputs, and yeah, basically that. But I want it to be some variety between the NPCs or the controllable characters. And oh yeah, the gacha itself is part of the resource system. It is a game about managing resources. So let me just take a little aside. So resource management. So yeah, the gacha spend resources for more character variety. Then there's usually like item upgrades or like gear upgrades. Spend resources to make most used characters better. That's also gear. There's also like multiple currency systems in the game. XP for characters. Energy for daily tasks. Other currencies. Cosmetics. I don't know, it's been a long time since I played a gacha game. Maybe that's my problem. I was considering actually as one of the things I was going to do for this would have been yeah, actually like loading up another gacha game and just playing some of it. But TV's away, otherwise you would just be like, yeah, play more Arknights. To be fair, that might not even be the worst thing to do. But yeah, resource management. Resource management is the name of the game. Well, not the name of the game, it's the whole point of the game. So yes. Yes. Then you come to the problem of the gacha itself. Well, the gacha itself is fine. I don't mind the gacha. I like the gacha. The gacha's fun. But how the hell do I make a RPG combat system? My goodness. I don't know. It requires something beyond what I currently have. But I need something to start on. Initiative, I think, is useful. It will be for this. Because it's going to be turn-based. Actually, what the hell am I doing? Why am I not making a design document? Why am I not making a design document for this? My goodness. Right, hold on. Here we go. We've got a freaking MD file here. Actually, do I want to use the MD file? I mean, I can totally use the MD file. Yeah, let's use the MD file. Why not? Okay. So, ooh, hold on. I've got some useful reference for this. Where the flip is it? Hold on. Where is it? Where's my book? Where's my book? Don't tell me it's a mile away. Where's my book? Not the book in my lap. I've got another book. Hold on. Such a professional, Malcolm. Oh, I think I know where it is. It's in another room. It's fine. It's normal. It's okay. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. It's fine. Yes, we'll deal with it. We'll come back to it later. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I do have one that I can refer back to for now, though. Where's my documents folder? That's not it. Here. I swore I wrote a book on it somewhere. Not a book on it. Good note on it. Was that in here? Not in here, balls. Did I use one for... Oh man, I remember that. That was fun. Where are you? We're trying to do some bloody game design here and I'm getting distracted. I'm very good at doing that. Nope. Oh well. Right, it's fine. We'll just roll with it. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Let's see. Oh no, I really want my book. I really want my book. Bear with me. I'm gonna go get a book. It was right where I thought it would be. Damn it. It was right where I thought it would be. It was on my chest of drawers in my room. Right, I found my book. Right, where's that page that I like? Thank you for bearing with, folks. Welcome back, TV, by the way. Let's see, where are you? Here we go, there we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas, I suppose. Not very eco-friendly, but it's fine. Premise is fine. Synopsis is fine. Levels. This is less helpful than I thought it was going to be, I have to say. Yeah. Wait, is there not a note on technology? Where's the note on technology? I thought there was a note for technology. Hold on. Review gone. Yeah, this is not the document I think I was after. There we go. One sheet. There we go. This is what I was after. Okay. I don't have a name for it just now. Amber Gacha's what I've got. Amber Gacha is the name for now. So, yeah. This is gonna be... genre. So our genre is naturally we are making mobile gacha game with light, or rather with RPG elements. Not the most inspired thing in the entire world, but it's mine. This is gonna be 0.1. The big idea. And what are we cooking with here? Oh, right, you guys can't even see that. Well done, Malcolm. Very well done. Right, clear out that window. We don't need that. And also, this does not need to be hidden by chat. So let's move it over here where it's a bit better, shall we? Much better. Now you can actually see what I'm working on. Good stuff. So yeah, the big idea. Let's see. So this is story, character, worlds. Very, very broad strokes. Using the tried and true location of Adventurers Guild. Because why the hell not? Let's see. The game centers around an Adventurers Guild, its members, and its role in and around the city it's in. The game features a relatively large cast of characters for the player to collect and make teams with. That's basically it. That's the broad strokes. Category. So yeah, probably very... Let's see, so... I mean, the thing that most immediately comes to mind, Vestalore, maybe we'll get some Vestalore in there, you never do know. You never do know. So yeah. I'm gonna say it probably is most similar to Princess Connect. But, with more direct control of characters and Paper Mario. Oh, hold on. And a Paper Mario-esque combat system. Primarily a single player experience, but with possibility for online play via official server. Is a good plan there. Online, Yeah. Collaborative and competitive play. Because why not? Let's see. Platforms. PvP gacha game. Well, come on, actually. If we're talking about a PvP gacha game, like even things like Princess Connect had a PvP mode. You just built your team, and then you just like you had your team just sat in the arena, and it would just get matched against people of like equivalent level to you or whatever. Like you didn't need to necessarily directly PvP against someone like in real time. Although there has to be something said for real-time competitive fights. They can be kind of fun. And I don't think I would necessarily be against that. Honestly, part of me is resisting, like, like, real talk right now. You know how the project that I was working on before this one moves towards having an open world system inside Renpai? I kind of really want to, part of me really wants to make like that into an MMO using what I have right now. Like just take this and go, screw it, we're making an MMO. But I know that's a terrible idea, so I'm resisting the urge. I'm limiting myself to a gacha game for now at least. An MMO will probably happen at some point. It'll be a terrible, terrible plan. But I'm eternally tempted by it. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. As long as the rewards are ass. Oh, come on, there has to be some kind of a reward. Has to give you at least a couple of rolls or something. Right, platforms. Probably gonna be most likely Android. Is the absolute most likely. iOS is a possibility as well. I suppose there's nothing to stop it being on Windows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kaiva can just like immediately export to iOS, Windows. What's the other one for Apple? Mac, isn't it? And no reason why I couldn't have it go to Linux as well. But Android probably the most immediately likely. Hello Ethereal, good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing quite well. Thank you very much for asking. Bit tired, but I'm doing quite good. We're just having some fun. We are discussing little bits of my idea for the gacha game that I have been brewing. We've demonstrated that the software works, or the basics of it work. And now I'm trying to kind of generate some ideas as far as what the game is actually meant to be. So yeah, we're having some fun with that. How are you doing yourself, Ethereal? Hope you're doing good. License. Currently planning on using Amber Glow IP for testing. May move toward an original IP in future. Because, yeah, it may, I don't know, I literally don't know if this is going to turn into, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this more, actually no, I'm not even doing this for fun. Well, okay, I'm doing this for fun. I'm having fun doing it, don't get me wrong. But yeah, so far I'm just planning on using Amber Glow and possibly other VTuber IPs. So yeah, right now I'm just planning on this being just like a fun little thing. It's just a fun project. But yeah, I don't know. If it starts getting to the stage where it's like, yeah, it's kind of going beyond, maybe it would just stay as a Amber Glow project. Maybe it would need to by necessity become its own IP, I don't know, but good to have that option there anyway. A discussion for another day when it becomes, you know, potentially viable. Who knows? Anyway, play mechanic. We can elaborate more on that right now. But yeah, if it's just a fun little game and a little testing project for the sake of it, then yeah, we'll probably just use Amberglow and some Amberglow friends as well, I'm sure. I'd play an Amberglow game. Yeah, sure you would. Sure you would. Hell yeah. Play mechanic. Play mechanic. So... Major game mechanic, let's see. Gacha system. Is utilized for team building and party composition. So that's what the gacha system does. I think I can close you down, that's fine. That'll do. Compromise. Yeah, so gacha system is utilized for team building and party composition. Let's see. Battles in game. Are derived from JRPG turn-based combat. Clear inputs in the form of selecting targets as well as taps, swipes, and other gestures or to execute attacks, etc. Keeping it nice and simple. Technology? Oh, technology. Now, the technology bit is the bit that I'm having fun with. Technology! Technology. So yeah. Major thing. Server software. Server and client will be programmed in Python, being the main dev's main familiarity, and server software I can actually refer to very quickly right here. So if I click server software, we can see what we're actually using here. Chuck you to one side. Server software. Let's see. Utilizes Flask for Flask is mostly used for Flask is mostly used for sending / receiving HTTPS requests. From the client to potentially be replaced with... There's another piece of API software that can be used instead of Flask. I haven't made note of it though. Let's have a little look very quickly, shall we? Flask alternative Python. What was that? There was another one. No. I can't find it. There's like a more robust one, but I forget what it was. I mean, I know Django is an option, but... I'll say Django for now, but yeah, Flask is specifically what I am making a point of looking at for now, so Django or similar for better performance in future. Oh, look at that. The phrase in future is British English. Did you mean in the future? No, I am British. Therefore, I shall use British English. Excuse the hell out of me. I think Django is more for web development, perhaps. I see the problem. Your line numbers are all wrong. My line numbers? My line numbers? What's wrong with my line numbers? And where? Also, hello there, Sid. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? He's just... Oh, you're just taunting me, aren't you? They are wrong. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Hopefully you're doing good. Good to see ya. Hopefully you're having a good Friday so far. Or that you will do. API dev. I don't remember what it was. What was it? I completely forget. Yes, day one of big time off. Big time off? Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully we've got something good planned for the first couple days, if not the first day. Hello, Valana, as well. Good to see you both. Hopefully you're both doing good. It wasn't Dash, was it? Dash is another option. Flask alternative for production. That'll be it. I wonder. Gonna put my brain in the nearest bin for 2 weeks. Doesn't sound like too bad of a plan there. And yes, hello Valana. Let's see. This is a dev server. Don't use it in deployment environment. Built-in server not suitable for production as it doesn't scale well. There was one that I was thinking of, that I was looking at before. What was it? Like, I remember coming across something and it specifically said, yeah, you don't use Flask in production, you do this instead. Pinterest uses it, apparently. Yeah, apparently Pinterest runs off of this. Well, actually, well, to be fair, who really relies on Pinterest for anything? Really? Gunicorn's apparently a thing. What IDE are you using? I'm using PyCharm. PyCharm Community. I like PyCharm Community. It's good. Let's see. What's another thing? Static. I wonder. It's very Notepad Plus-esque. It's kind of in some ways. I mean, what's most convenient about it is that it makes it very easy to install more packages. Like, very, very simple. Let's see, Java. Yeah, I'm not sure. There might be a... Since we're in Python, Django is the obvious answer. People are just referring to Django for the most part. What is the best thing to go for? Django's jumping out the most, to be fair. Or Sonic, I suppose. What was it? I just don't remember. I am so confused. There was something that was recommended and I was like, right, I recognize that. That was mentioned to me a while ago. I have no clue. Yes, Notepad plus is much better with packages these days too. Oh, good stuff. Good to hear. I will maybe dip my foot in. I think I did install it at one point. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, so you can deploy to production. Let's see. Flask not used for production. Don't know what it is. Hello there, Mirage Aegis. Good to see ya. Hello there, fellow programmer. Good to see you. Good to have you here as well. Hope you're doing good. We are currently coming up with ideas for how I'm supposed to be building something approaching a gacha game. That's been very fun and interesting. The problem with going faster than light means you have to live in darkness. That's true. That is true. Not really dedicated to IDE, honestly. It's familiar because we're using identical color schemes. Oh, right. Yeah, no. Dark mode superiority said. Dark mode superiority. It's necessary. What do you want to use instead of Flask then for full production? Use... I have no idea. Also, Mirage, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. Hopefully you are doing pretty good. Hopefully you enjoy your time here, and it will continue to in future. We go through little phases of doing some programming projects. Currently, I've just had a need to learn how to use Flask, so we're currently learning to use that. But trying to find a potential good alternative for future use. Gunicorn does seem like it's the most useful. Yeah, Django or Gunicorn. I'll go for Gunicorn. Gunicorn. There we go. No idea, lol. I left vanilla Python a while ago. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm still spending my time with Python. I mean, well, again, I've said a couple times, my programming background mostly comes from applying things as like data science, rather than like pure programming. If I can do statistics in my my programming language, I'm happy. And to be fair, like that is basically all I need. So yeah, that's why I use programming for the most part. Lots of the applications that I have for programming tend to be in that kind of direction, so I just kind of keep rolling with it. But yes, I basically got a list of things that I need to learn how to do at some point in the near future, and yeah, being able to use Flask is one of them. But yeah, fun times. And yes, hello Ocelot, welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. I botched gamers that bad. Jamars. What is Jamars? My dear. That's a fascinating word. Right, I need some kind of a tune on... What do I want? I just know how to set up a Node.js server with Express.js. Ah, Node.js. I did use Node.js at one point. I was dipping my toe into using Node.js, but I couldn't quite wrap my head around it at the time. Maybe something that I might want to turn back towards at some point, though. Let's have a little dip in. Have a little look at that. Games, Mars bars, try to get into the esports snack industry. That would happen. That would happen. I mean, Node.js doesn't seem like it'd be necessarily terrible. I mean, like it does JavaScript. Or rather, it is JavaScript. Yeah, I dipped my toe into it at some point. None sure. Right, I need tunes. Why have I got no tunes? Where are my tunes options? As with many things, it's easy once you get used to it. Absolutely, absolutely. At the time, let's keep in mind that I am mostly a self-taught programmer. Mostly, aside from some basic essentials of a couple of languages, I'm mostly self-taught. But yeah, fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, seriously, I had a project in university. I believe that the programming code was written in, it was either C++ or C#. But the thing is, I didn't even know what a header file was at the time. It was painful. It was painful. And then I sat in like 2 weeks worth of like C++ programming course, and I was like, right, that's literally all I needed to know, and I could have done that project so much better. It was rough. It was a rough time. It was a very rough time. But hey, still passed. Probably C++ if you're using header files. Yeah, sounds like it. But I survived. I survived. It's all that matters. Right. Come on. Give me. Oh. Let's go for this. This will be nice and comfy. Lovely. Right, where was I? Oh yes, we were looking at alternatives. So yeah, I think probably Django, Gunicorn or something at some point, but not the biggest priority. So server, we're using Flask, mostly because I have to learn how to use Flask, so that's fine. Let's see. Server database is running on MongoDB, which is a very, very strange name for such an important piece of software, but here we go. Doesn't necessarily have to be MongoDB, but it does have some useful features, which are kind of nice. Or rather, it's what I had it's what I found the tutorial on for doing a secure login system, so I'm rolling with it. Okay, it's fine. You're also using Mongo. Oh, good stuff. I do hear it is very applicable to a lot of things, so that's very good. Very, very good indeed. Also surprised by, yeah, like you can like run the software yourself. It's fairly minimal. Or you can like hire like a whole database or like, sorry, server space to be able to run the database. And I'm just like, no, I think I'm good actually. I think I can run it on my PC. This is fine. Although I do know you can actually like host it online as well. You get like a small one for testing and what have you, and for learning. But yeah, so that is the server side. Client. As far as the client's concerned, currently we don't have that much in the way of code for the client. It's mostly running off of HTTPX. So because HTTPX is so easy to use compared to the what is it called? The requests package. It's not even funny. It's good to see ya. Can you play the game or not? Okay, so as it is, there's no game to play. Make sure to comment your code so future you won't get a big headache. Oh yeah, no, I've been doing a much better job of commenting than I used to do. Like, I actually look at this and I'm like, right, I get what I'm looking at now. I could probably do some more comments, but I've gotten better at commenting lately, especially with doc strings and function descriptions as well. Yeah, I've gotten better. A little bit better. There's a little more in here. But yeah, no, I'll go through it. I'll go through it and add more comments. I did read actually that ideally you want to have more lines, or not lines, more text dedicated to commenting your code and explaining how it works than you actually want to have like actually doing anything. The description is more important than the doing. So yeah, I will get around to properly fully commenting bloody everything at some point. Right. So that's technology. I'm pretty content with that. Let's see. What is it? The UI and game visuals likely to be made using Ivy or equivalent. We'll have to look into that at some point, but not currently the priority. Oh, it's a looming priority. It's like you've got an exam coming up. It's like that kind of looming that's currently going on here. 50-50 split is what I usually have. Yeah, that's about fair. Depends, sometimes that gets overbearing, yeah. I mean, like, sometimes you're like, do I really need to explain this? It's like literally addition code here. Like, it's literally the same thing. Do I have to, like, comment this? Also, apparently I can't spell technology. I missed the N in technology, oh dear. Right, so that is technology. Target audience. What would that even be? Using AGIP. Let's see. Existing AG viewers and members, because it would be cool if someone else wanted to play the game. Let's see. So, without going into too much detail on the here's the split. Gacha Game fans, mobile gamers. Inputs will be interesting actually. I need to think about difficulty options. Probably fine for target audience for now. Key features. Features. So, ooh, what would even the main features be at this point? Most likely, like seriously, do you know how much I'm resisting the urge to turn this into an MMO? Do you have any idea? It is literally painful. Like, I really want to turn this into an MMO, but I know it would kill me first. Definitely Flask is not set up for it. Anyway. Yeah. Key features, USPs. So, I mean, I'm saying like, oh, it'll have a large cast of characters. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Large cast of characters to collect, engaging tactical gameplay, what else? I really want to have a community aspect. I want there to be like guilds and messages and what have you, or like not guilds necessarily, more because I'm like the story is supposed to be, for simplicity's sake, that it's based around a adventurers guild. So what would it even be if you've got a guild and then maybe it's like an alternative guild or like a subgroup or something, or a company, a band, a company. MMO time is the only real game genre sounds about right. Yeah. I want to be a character in your game that tells the player to stop playing gacha. Oh no. Dear. Let's see. Part of me actually wants, like, I know it's a gacha game, part of me wants it to almost be a trading game as well. Like, I kind of want people to be able to trade, trade gacha results between accounts. Like, I would really like that. That would be kind of really fun. I think that would be fun. Would mess up the economy of the game. Kind of the opposite of the adoring fan, the disgusted said, oh dear. I thought you liked the gacha game. Maybe the odd one. Including, let's see, player companies and collaborative events. I kind of really want the marketplace. I kind of want a marketplace for like rare gear and rolls. Just so you can get extra use out of your rolls, you know? That could be kind of interesting. Would just be very interested to find the player who gets their hands on like 4 versions of like the same character or something like that. But like, I mean, like if there's a character that you roll in the gacha that everybody really wants and you're like, I'm actually kind of happy with the other character I want. Or if you get like a duplicate, you just trade it. That sounds a little bit more kind of like user-friendly, like allowing people to trade the extras that they've got. Yeah, I think I kind of like that, actually. Like, you can just like trade the, results of the gacha for something else. That could be kind of interesting. Although, I wonder what currency you would go for. Like, say you get like an SSR or whatever, and then you go into the marketplace and say, yeah, I don't want this, who wants it? What currency would you go for? Would you go for like the default currency in the game that can be used to purchase anything in the game? Would you use it to buy the rolling currency, so people would be like, oh, I've got all this rolling currency that I haven't spent to try and get this character? Yeah, no, that wouldn't work, would it? No, you need to have some kind of like you'd maybe get a redeem currency or something like that. Or maybe you get a currency that can only be used in the merchant's hall or something like that. I don't know, that's kind of interesting. Plus 4 different variants of the same character is definitely a Fire Emblem's Heroes moment. Yeah, I was even thinking, while I was thinking about how the game was going to work, as far as like the combat system, part of me was thinking, right, you've got to be limited to like one of each role or class or elemental type, potentially, just so that you don't like completely overload the game. Not overload the game, but like you've got to kind of like avoid having like multiple of the same character in the same thing. Yeah, very Princess Connect kind of thing. Yeah, I kind of want the player marketplace. Marketplace for trading gacha roll results. I kind of want to include that. I kind of do. I definitely, I don't know, does it reduce the longevity of the gacha game? I don't know if it does. It might. But it does encourage cooperation, and I do kind of want to encourage that in my game. Alright, bear with me a little sec. I'm gonna take a very short break. I need to top up my water. I'll be back in a few more, and we'll do some more thinking about gacha games. So bear with me, folks. So TVPG makes the interesting point that having player trades encourages stealing. I mean, that's always been there. I mean, to an extent. Like at let's see, at I mean, like even playing like what's it called? Playing like Star Rail or Genshin or whatever. There is still a possibility for someone just to steal your login. Like, that's still there. If we're talking like someone would have to like log into your account then trade the information to you, basically. The whole problem there is, like, people need access to your account. All I have to do is include really stringent password requirements. Your password must be at least 20 letters long. And also, yeah, I'm actually kind of confident in my, okay, not competent, but I'm content with my my login system being at least relatively secure. Did I even say thank you for being with me, folks? Thank you for being with me, folks. Also, Aero, thank you for the save request. I'm actually not able to save, it auto-saves, but yeah. Passwords alone are not the best ideas, that is true. Two-factor authentication would be better. That's true, that's definitely true. Let's see, ill-gotten gacha pulls definitely sounds interesting. Well, okay, well, you wouldn't be able to trade in-game currency. Just goes OAuth. What's OAuth? Let's actually have a little look at this, why don't we? But yeah, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? OAuth. Open authorization. Huh. Oh, multi-factor. Okay, that's interesting. We'd need to figure out a way of actually getting that to work with the game server, but I could have a little look into it. I will make a little note of that. Let me just get my actual literal notebook out here. Hold on, this is the 29th. 29th of September. On said there. Open authorization for game login. I will consider that. Def, don't use SMS or email though. What then would you go for? Like Microsoft account thing? Or like, yeah, there's a couple different login things, aren't there? Yeah, tokens from identity provider for the login mechanism. Ah. Yeah, I could look into that. That might be a fun little thing to do for security at some point. Yeah. Auth or whatever. Yes. Okay. I'll have a little look in at that actually. Let me make a note of that. For game login, especially if players can trade. Ooh, now that's interesting as well, because like if you are trading characters between each other, if characters are capable to level up, how much more does like a level 3 Malcolm go for compared to a level 2 Malcolm? I don't know. Do we let the market decide? I wonder. Google, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I can look at that. Let's see. Player can trade. Especially if players can trade between themselves. Yeah, I think I'm just still... The trajectory of my programming life seems to be moving closer and closer towards making an MMO in some way, shape, or form. It's a bit of a curse, actually. Also have accounts send access tokens to my email for safekeeping. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they'll be very secure. Very secure on my side. Right, no, we'll be fine. Let's see, I'm professional. Yeah, sure, Sid, sure. Yeah, professional at handling these things and therefore knowing how to abuse them. Let's not do that. Right. Requires good security. 0 or OAuth. That might be a fun thing to learn to install. It would be fun. Right. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. We've got a good number of features here. Yeah, that sounds like something I could spend a good amount of time figuring out how to actually put in. I can't help but notice, though, that there's a bit of a problem when it comes to my key features. I don't currently have a large cast of characters. I've got some art I can use in the meanwhile, but large cast of characters. Tactical gameplay. What gameplay? Social gameplay I haven't implemented yet either, although I am really tempted. I would like to have social gameplay. That would be really fun. I think I would like that. But yeah, we're nowhere near that yet. We're a wee ways away from that. So, I suppose I can't really run away from it for that much longer. Yeah, we need to have a little bit of a think about how we're actually going to implement this fucking combat system. Or at least the mechanics underlying the mechanic system. Maybe I don't even need a defense, I just need like an amount of damage or like an attack stat. And then it's all player input. Yeah. Well, I think initiative, attack, HP, I think is all I really need, right? Because then it was all just player input from there. Like, damage will be set by the attack. HP is however much HP, whatever the entity is. Initiative just sets initiative order for more game balance reasons than anything else. And then there'll be a little bonus to damage or whatever based on the player input accuracy. Potentially. Well, now I think about it, an accessibility mode is probably also a good idea. Said if you need a witness in your lawsuit, I'm willing to testify for you. TV, you absolute traitor. Dear. Right, yeah, that's kind of all I really need. Then comes the question of tiering. Like, the problem is if I'm going to have a large number of gacha rolls, I'm thinking the vast majority of items in the gacha are not going to be players. Or they're not going to be characters. Like, some of them are going to be. Probably, like, in my system, or my system, I say. Where's the notes on the gacha? Oh, that's over here in the server file. Right, hold on. Yeah, so over here, I set it so that we've got 15 mythics, 53 rares, 81 uncommons, 101 commons. Basically drawing from, what's it called? How complicated do you want combat? Just a simple DPS race, or should other classes even matter? I do want there to be some degree of classes. I want there to be a little bit of an elemental system. Not necessarily like a hard-coded elemental system, or like, I don't know how serious I want the elemental system to be, but a little bit of an elemental system doesn't hurt. But also, yeah, different classes should have access to different kinds of effects. Rock, paper, scissors system, you mean? Yeah, basically, yeah. I think I'm just thinking a bit more like Pokemon kind of thing. But yeah, basically kind of like rock, paper, scissors, elemental damage kind of thing. Is something that I would want. But I'm thinking I might want to limit like playable characters to just the rares. Just the rare pool is playable characters. Maybe consider tanks that soak or mitigate. Crowd control to prevent damage attacks. Counter crowd control to protect DPS. Yeah, something like that. Tanks and healing attacks. Yeah. Elements. Cuteness, sussiness, say so, cursed. I like that one, Valana. I actually do like that one. Cuteness, sussiness, say so, cursed. Wait, can you be both? Oh, right. Well, oh, for talking elemental damage. Yeah, that's true. I kind of want there to be at least 5 elements, though. Cuteness, sussiness, say so, cursed. They are in different tiers. What are we missing? There's like one other dimension, isn't there? I wonder if there's like a taxonomy of VTubers. Actually, hold on. Broad, like, Yeah, taxonomy of VTubers. Is there such a thing? Is there such a thing? Gremlin? Gremlin's kind of in there. Lewd, well, I mean, that's kind of in the sussiness, technically. Oh, cool, there's a... Well, I mean, of course there's a Wikipedia article. Why am I not surprised? It is through your powers combined that VTubers are formed, oh dear. Mommy? Well, there is mommy, isn't there? What the hell is this? There's a relationship chart, apparently. Nah, it's just another thing. Mostly classed, well, I mean, naturally, it is kind of classified by whether Twitch or YouTube or official group. Rather than genre. Very odd. Dear. I just accidentally came into Discovery, well, not Discovery, but I'm running into several VTuber memes here, of course. Two types of VTubers. Nihongo Jozu's her Japanese viewers is Nihongo Jozu'd by her Japanese viewers. It's funny because it's true. Boss, bossy, or bossu? Bossu. The bossu card, oh dear. Bossu is not an wait, an AJ... AJ element? What's an AJ? AG element? I wonder. I don't know. Oh dear. Excuse me. Excuse me. An element. Bossu is not an element. We'll see about that. But yeah, I think there should be like maybe 3 ranks of items, basically. I'm on phone, Mal hates typing. This is true. That's fair enough. I also have fat thumbs. My thumbs are very broad, so when I'm typing, I'll often hit like the B or V or N key when I'm trying to hit the space bar. Happens all the time. Sucks. But yes, I'm thinking... Make a little note just here. So I'm thinking commons, typically consumables. Uncommons. I think there'll be like equipable or upgradable items. Rares will be actually actual party members. But then maybe there should be like rare weapons, like rare equipment, rare consumables. Yeah, there's no reason why not to. That just involves creating more pools, however. Lovely. Yeah. Consider whether gacha pools should have, let's see. Should they have only playable characters or be filled with equipment / consumables also? If using equipment slash consumables, then should there be different rarities of these as well as characters? Or should equipment only be lower level gacha rewards? I'm kind of leaning a bit more towards having some common playable characters, like, yeah, having some playable characters of every rank, but also having like a couple of like mythic pieces of gear, that kind of thing. But that'll involve a lot more. That'll involve a lot more like testing, play testing. I think I do kind of like the idea of having different tiers of it. Is equipable? Does equipable have 2 keys? I think it does. Apparently, equipable is not a word. It's suggesting I replace it with equitable. And apparently it wants me to replace uncommons with uncommons. That's fine, whatever. I will help playtest if my account gets free monies forever. Well, to be fair, I was never actually intending on charging for the gacha in this game. I was basically going to be like... You know how, like, if you play, like, Star Rail or Genshin, you can actually get gacha currency for free just by playing the game in a good way? I have actually been planning on having that being the default way to get gacha currency. So you have to play and engage with the game in order to be allowed to roll. But I want it to be like a reward for doing things that you would want to do anyway. So like it's any... But then again, that might also muddy the motivation for doing it. I don't know. Mal, do you know what a gacha is? You're expected to rip off your player base for real monies. Yeah, but that involves learning how to do, you know, real money transactions. And that is not the purpose of my learning at all. That is not the purpose of what I'm meant to be doing. I'm already stealing my players' time by making them play a gacha girl that, objectively speaking, they will never complete, even if they have money options. Like, I did the maths on this, actually. Even... Like, oh god, what even was it? It was like... God, I don't even want to think about it. It was something like, you need to do... oh god, how many was it? It was like 250 10 rolls would be like, statistically speaking, like the most likely amount of time that would have to pass for you to... No, that'd be the minimum amount of time for you to be able to actually get every single rare or something. What was that again? Well, I mean, there's 68 rares there, so to complete the gacha... Oh, what even is that? Like 100 and... Yeah, it's 121. So 121 gacha rolls, yeah. 121 10 rolls to get to typically have completed the gacha, which is a lot of money depending on how much a gacha roll costs. And even then, it's only a statistical... It's not even the most statistically likely number of rolls you'd have to do. I'll do more rigorous mathematics when it comes to, you know, actually finalizing the gacha pool, but still. Anyway, yeah, no. I'm not currently at the stage where I want to farm people's money. Besides, that implies that I believe that I'm capable of making a game that both looks good enough and plays good enough to have people stay long enough to actually roll the gacha that long. I don't quite know if I'm capable of that, considering that I have no idea what I'm going to be doing as far as the front end is concerned. In fact, I didn't even start thinking about this before I wrote someone in who seemed excited about the idea of doing the front end. So goals here are gotta catch them all and building smart tactical teams. Yeah, basically. It's like Pokemon, basically. It's more like you're playing Pokemon, except you can only buy Pokeballs with, like, rare candies or nuggets or something like that, rather than an actual gacha game. And also, you don't know what you're catching. You don't know what you're catching until you've thrown the Pokeball. It's probably a bit more accurate to what my actual intention is. It's got the trappings of a gacha game. It suggests a gacha game. How do you get rare currency? By playing the game, basically. By playing the game, you need to basically do things that, yeah, basically you need to either play the game, either going through story or doing missions or something or other, completing achievements. I'll have a full list on, like, I've got ideas for what I want specifically to be done, but yeah, generally just taking parts in playing the game gets you gacha currency. Yeah, unfortunately. There will be a story part, Roger. Yeah. There'll be a small degree of story or world or something going on. I know, but playing the game. I may even do like a Fable thing. Like in Fable 2, you could like shut the game off and then come back sometime later, and you would actually have some money back. So I might have like a kind of like a returning bonus system as well, so that you can actually like just play the gacha if you've left it for a little while. Actually creating Amber Glow lore. Wait, what? Am I the one in charge of creating Amber Glow lore now? I mean, technically we all are in charge of making Amber Glow lore. We are the Amber Glow members after all. It is our lore that is the lore. What's that? Yeah, there'll be some story or something. I don't know. I've not gotten that far yet. I want more input from people. I've been bugging people to come up with suggestions and inputs and stuff, and everyone was a member of Mal's harem. Mal, probably. Yeah, that would happen if I was left entirely in charge of the story. If that is not something that you want to end up happening, then please do contribute to the gacha game. Otherwise, this will happen. I can just hold everyone in Amber Glow entirely hostage by saying, yeah, I will make their in-game personas do questionable things. I have that power. In countenance how like a god. Anyway, yeah, so there's some thinking about the gacha system. We're not here to think about the gacha system, Malcolm. We're supposed to be thinking about the freaking combat system. Anyway, yeah, how did we get to talking about that? I don't even remember. I think I was thinking about it vaguely. So I think I need to come up with a little bit of a scaling system kind of thing. Obviously, rarer characters should be more effective in the gacha, but by what degree? Oh my god, I'm also making myself a combat system right now. Mirage, you understand my pain. You understand my pain. Combat systems are my least favorite thing. I would love to make a game that had no combat system. It's so painful. It's so painful. Honestly though, I'm more than happy to talk shop, by all means. But yeah, no, we need to actually come up with a combat system here. I think going for like literally bare bones, we've got one stat for initiative order, one stat for how much damage gets done, base anyway. Then we've got the HP stat. I think that's all I actually need. And then we kind of roll from there. I think we roll from there. So with the Paper Mario system, well, that was a lie, making a chat experience system which will be used in combat. Oh, that sounds fun. Hold on, is that like by typing in chat or in the instructions or whatever, you like gain XP and what have you, and then you like combat through speech as well? Is it some kind of like entirely user input based combat system? Because that seems kind of fun. I've been interested in those. Chatting for XP. Oh, I've seen those kinds of systems before. That's kind of fun. Just want to maximize the number of posts that people make, basically. Fun times. Attack speed, defense, armor penetration, damage type, whenever actually used by system. Gem slots for bonuses, several unused stats for future expansions. Crowd control strength, crowd control resistance, physical resistance, magic resistance, and the nebulous other. Yeah, see, if I was actually making a MMO, I would probably go for something similar to that. Fortunately, I'm not going for an MMO, and I don't want to, you know, pull my brain out through my eyeballs using an ice cream scoop. So, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. No. We're going for a very simple system here. So, one thing that I do like is I want to reward player skill, but I also don't want to punish people for having to play on a certain gameplay difficulty. So I want there to be like an accessibility mode, or I want it to be accessibility options that mean that, like, even if you're not necessarily, you know, as confident using certain gestures or what have you, if that's not your thing, or what you're able to comfortable to do, or, you know, for potential younger players who are maybe not as good at those kinds of inputs, then yeah, might be good to have that. But then there also does need to be motivation to... Oh no, I can come up with motivation to encourage people to not do that. Like, that's there as like a base game experience if you just want to do it, but yeah, if you want some really big rewards, which you get by unlocking all the achievements and what have you, then yeah, you might need to skill up a little bit. But yeah, I would like it to be accessible. If not necessarily someone on accessibility gets the full experience, you still get a good experience of the game. Is a good thing. And by skill up, cash up. Exactly. So yeah, I think these are decent enough. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, player skill basically adds 50% to the amount of damage that you're doing, basically. What I need to do though is I need to find a baseline skill level. So by skill up, you mean get stronger abilities and characters, or learn to play better with response-based systems. Exactly. So you can just get stronger characters, and then you don't need to worry about the skill-based thing at all, but you don't get to make the most out of the bonus kind of thing. You're just left on auto-attack, basically. You can choose your targets, but you don't get any damage bonus. You're like limited to that. Whereas you can do more damage and be more effective with your abilities if you're actually able to put the inputs in. But I also want I don't know, it'll be something I'll be considering, whether there can actually be an accessibility version which has simplified inputs but is balanced with like maybe lesser reward, or maybe it like means that you can't access certain awards there to incentivize people to use the more challenging inputs method as a much more efficient way of gathering currency or what have you. But yeah, so the option's still there. You can still play the game and have fun and have the base experience without putting any real effort in. Or if you're not able to put in said effort required, you can still have the experience. But yeah, just so that the vast majority of people just go, oh yeah, the entire game is optional. I can just, like, you know, start the battle and auto battle is my way to win. There needs to be a bit of a balance there, I think. But I would like the option to be there. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I want to implement this, but Ooh, also, how does it work for NPCs? Because NPCs will have the same thing, but they won't necessarily have the timed attacks. They'll just be working on the same base level of attack. I guess the trick is not to make it so that veteran players just choke out new players, but also reward the time and effort they put in. Yeah, I think so. That mostly comes down to PvP, and also potentially towards inflation in the game's economy. Because if there's going to be trading, there's going to be grinding. When there's grinding, there's economy inflation. So yeah, inflation's going to be fun to combat in this game, I think. But I think I don't think inflation's going to be too bad of a thing, because yeah, I think it's going to self-regulate, because most of the currencies are going to just immediately convert into something that's consumed immediately anyway. So yeah, the only thing that can really inflate is going to be like highly leveled characters. But even then, yeah, even then, is that even a thing that we're going to allow? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it, aren't I? You'll need balanced currency sinks. Be careful with that. Yeah, no, there's going to be a lot of money sinks. Don't you worry. The biggest money sink is going to be the gacha. You can convert your regular in-game currency into gacha currency, and when you gacha currency, all of the currency just dissolves. Like, it just disappears. Ooh, but then again... Yeah, ooh, that's interesting thought. No, the thing is, I love thinking about economy systems. Like, for the longest time, like, oh god, it must have been ever since I first played Oblivion, I have just fantasized about creating a fully functional simulated economy. It's just been a dream of mine for so long. And who knows, maybe I'll actually bring it into existence with this, who knows. But yeah, this is also part of why I resist the temptation to make an MMO, because yeah, I know I will just make an economy system and it'll immediately suck, because I've got no idea how to make an economy system. But okay, I know how I would start making it, but I've got no idea how to manage an economy system. Having more things to spend money on them than you're able to generate money would also make for interesting strategic choices. Yes, that is a good way to do it. Yes. Maybe even multiple different gacha pools could be an interesting thing to do. But yeah, problem for later. We're not focusing on the gacha system. We're focusing on the freaking combat system. So yeah, def attack, I suppose. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. One thing that I do need to think about is the scaling system. Level scaling. Or, like, not even level scaling per se, like, difficulty scaling. Because, like, obviously you want the higher tier enemies, or the higher tier characters that you can get your hands on the gacha, to be significantly more powerful than characters that you can get at the lower levels of the gacha, assuming that there are some at the lower levels of the gacha. And then it's like how to balance that. So if we're talking like the base combat system as it exists, we're just going to be talking like differences in scale. So we're literally just going to be scaling up. You're going to have more HP, you're going to have more attack, you're going to have a higher initiative level, or that kind of thing. Which isn't the most interesting, but you know what? We need to start somewhere with the game system, I think. We need to start somewhere. And having some kind of fundamental system means I can then make some changes to it. So I've got that now, and that's good. That is good. But yeah, need some more. Difficulty can also mean things like you need a more balanced party to win rather than just the DPS rate. Yeah, true. That is true. But yes. Anyway, I think we'll start with we'll probably start with just the basic attack kind of thing. We'll assume literally nothing is currently available for people. So to attack, target. This is literally just going to be deal attack damage to enemy. Not enemy. Enemy. There we go. So target dot current HP minus equals. Oh wait, no. I might want to just do a take damage function as well. Def. Yeah. Probably damage. Yeah, damage. Self. That's good. And damage. Damn is fine. Receive damage from enemy. Right, and then self dot current HP minus equals dam. And then if self dot current HP is less than or equal to 0, then y'all dead. Dear. I suppose I do need states. We do need a state. So self dot. Yeah. So the entity. The thing is, the entity itself only exists when a combat is actually loaded. Like stats for a certain character aren't stored as an entity object. They're just stored as a list of stats that are then like loaded into an entity object when a fight happens. So self dot is alive, I suppose. Is true by default. Probably fine. So self dot is alive is false. And oh wait, yeah, so less than or equal to that, then self dot current HP is 0 and self dot is alive is false. Lovely. And that should be then checked by the combat system to establish whether or not this person is still in the fight. Lovely. Right. That's useful. Then for attack, we just want to do target dot damage self dot attack. There we go. And that's literally all it needs to do. Very simple little combat system right there. And funnily enough, with that, I think all I need to do is make like a combat main loop. And then I've got like the foundations of a combat system. So that would be in the client then. So import entity is fine there. Let's see about that actually. Hold on. So I'm going to change main here. This is going to be login test. We can ignore that. We don't need to bully Chelsea anymore. Main or def main. Let's see. Just block that out. That's fine. And then this is going to be combat. Yes. And we're just keeping it very simple right now. Like, literally as simple as it physically can be right now. Why not start with a choice of attacks? Maybe something for single targets and something for minor AoE. Yeah, well, we'll do that. I just want to literally make anything for I just want to literally start with the very basics of a combat system, like not even thinking about an actual like potential starting spot, literally the bare bones right now. Function test the login functionality. So that's fine. Combat test. Function to test basics of combat system. And this will also create the combat main loop. That's going to be very useful. So then combat test. Like seriously, like I've kind of noticed that my best programming usually happens when I like stop caring too much. If I stopped caring about making the perfect game, then I actually end up making a better game. Like, I'm not kidding, I've spent 3 days bashing my head against a brick wall trying to figure out how my combat system's gonna work. And I don't even have, like, a template for my combat system to build on. Like, what am I doing? What's wrong with me? Something severely wrong. Anyway, going with this entity, by the way, I think, let's make a quick subclass. Let's quickly subclass this. We'll have this as a hero, which will inherit from entity. And how this is going to work. Let's see. And we'll also have monster. Because why not? Also inheriting from entity. So we're just gonna override the init function. Then what is it? It's super dot init self. Is it not? No, it's super self dot init, isn't it? Is that right? Why are you complaining? All to init of superclasses and this no, that's fine. There we go, now you're happy. So now we're initializing. That's it? Is that it? That's really what I should get. I think that should be it. That just brings everything over from there. So max, oh sorry, self dot max HP is, can I do this as well? Self dot current HP is going to be, make it 5, I suppose. 5 for each of them. Self dot attack can just be actually I want to go for something more highly composite. I do like my highly composite numbers. Go for 12 HP, why not? Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Highly composite numbers. Let's have you have 4 attack, because why not? Self.init. Wait, is it init or is it initiative? It's initiative. Is gonna be, pick a number, just go for 10, why not? Ah, you know what? Highly composite numbers, roll with them. Right, and we'll actually just copy this over to the monster, but we're nerfing the monster in comparison. Their attack will only be 3, and their initiative will only be 10. Actually, hold on. Let's make their initiative... Yeah, we'll make their initiative 10. That's workable. Right, okay, so we've got our combat test function now. Let's just bring that over a little bit more so it's a little easier to see. Okay, so we're just testing the basics of the combat system. We want H is going to be a hero. Or rather, it's going to be from entity.hero. There we go. And M is going to be entity monster. Lovely. There we go. Make all base HP only ever prime numbers, but prime in the game title. Wait, make all base HP only ever prime numbers. Put prime in the game title, but never tell anyone why. So they've got to guess for them. They've got to realize for themselves that all of the numbers are prime, eh? Oh, dear me. That would actually be kind of funny. I wouldn't mind that. Okay, so we've got our hero, we've got our monster. So we want to create this main loop. So battle equals... no, complete. Concluded. Concluded equals false. While... Does that work? No. Well, not concluded. There we go. Now we need to actually come up with a loop. So... We're keeping this very simple, by the way. Like, we're not even including any user input. We're only including, like, the very basics of the stats. That is it. That's all we're including here. Let's have some more tunes on. That sounds nice. Lovely. Oh, hold on, go back. Different tunes. There we go. Have those tunes. Lovely. Okay, so while the fight's ongoing, then... oh no, we need to establish initiative order first. There's a way to do that though, isn't there? I feel like there's a way to do that. I feel like there is a way to do that. There's a way to sort based on a criteria. We'll keep it simple just now. How do I want to do this? What I want to do is I want to make a list. But could it go for a queue? Or is a list good enough? Oh, right. Okay, hold on. I can do this. Okay. Combat dict is just going to be a dictionary. And that is going to contain H. No, hold on. Ooh. Okay, hold on. So the combat deck is here. I would like to have the keys of the dictionary be the initiative values. And then I want to iterate over the initiative values. And then go through every single one. Okay. Keep it simple. So, I mean, okay, I'm making it definitely too complicated right here. But that's fine. I like a little bit complicated. So combat deck. Is gonna be... I'll hard code it just now, it's fine. H dot initiative then corresponds to H. M dot initiative corresponds to N. That ought to do for now. Get dictionary keys is what I want. Does it even need to be? For key value in combat deck dot items, then I'm making this too complicated. Making this way too complicated. Way too complicated. Yeah, I think I'm making this way too complicated. It's fine, I'll just hard code it. No, I don't want to hard code it though. I don't like hard code. I want to avoid hard code it. I like this idea though. So what I'm wanting to do here is create a dictionary that uses the initiative values as the keys in the dictionary. So you look up the initiative value and it tells you everything that's got that initiative value. I'll have another function in here to assemble the dictionary before the fight. Then I need to create a list. So init order can just be an empty list. Wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I can just do this. Init order equals key for key value in combat deck dot items or keys even. So that gets me in an order dot sorted. Yeah, dot sort. There we go. Sort self key reverse. Reverse equals true. So that should mean that the highest entry goes in first, and that's the initiative order. Okay. So, okay. So, well not concluded. I'm definitely making this too complicated. It's fine. It's normal. Also, hello there, Hollow. Good to see you. Numbling around. Enjoy your numbling. Right. Hope things are good for you there, Hollow. Right. Well not concluded. We want to go for init value and init order. We need a function here for target acquisition. But don't have to worry about just that there rather. We want... I'm definitely making this too complicated. But that's fine. Why are you complaining, by the way? Expected an iterable but got none instead, really? Oh, that's fine. Just because you haven't generated it yet, it's fine. Key for... Is that still not happy? Still not happy. That's fine. Do I need to establish teams? I think I need to establish teams. Yeah, I think establishing a team would be a good idea. Team. Oh, no. How does teams work if they're separate? Does it need to know what team it's on? I think it needs to know what team it's on. I'm assuming there's only going to be two sides of combat here, so self.team is going to be team. Team will be defined in the init function, team. So it will automatically know that it's on another team. So... Team 1. That, 0 index. You can be Team 1. But is that just a string? Why is that an unexpected argument? Ah, right. Still need to use team here. There we go. Now you're happy. Right. Ah, but that's not a list now. Was that even necessary? This is fine. This needs to write team 0 is gonna be H Team 1 is gonna be M. Yeah, I'm making this too complicated. Way too complicated. Dear, it's fine. It's fine. Right. How do we determine target? Can I do... No. Oh, this is fine. Actually, hold on. I figured out what I was thinking. Let's see. Let's see. Combatant is gonna be... Oh. Combat decked. Yeah, this is fine. I'm thinking about speed ties or initiative ties right now. But that should be fine. So for the value, let's do a for combatant in combat decked. And value. There we go. This will allow me to have multiple people at the same speed tie, so that's fine. So combatant is combat decked. Init value. No, combatant's already been set. Right, I think I can do without this for now. I'll come back to it. So combatant is combat decked init value. That's fine. That tells me if the combatant is. If combatant dot team is team 0, target equals, oh, we'll have to import random. We've not imported random, interestingly enough. Let's import random. Let's see. Target equals random dot choices team 1. And then elif combatant is team 1, then you target team 0. So that establishes who target is. Right now it's just set to pick a random person on the other team, and then target dot, what was the attack again? Yeah, target just attack, eh? Or rather, self dot attack target. Or rather, oh sorry, no. Combatant dot attack target. There we go. Target may be referenced before assignment. No. Oh, right. It's because of that. Target is going to be none first. So if target F target and also F target dot is alive, then combatant dot attack target. Oh, we could also do with a name, I suppose. Name would also be good. There we are. Now we've got a name as well. So that is Hero, Team 1, Monster, there we go. F target dot, or rather F target not, no, F not target dot is alive. Print. Print. Combatant dot name. Need to put that in brackets. We're making an F string. Combatant name. Packed. Target dot name for combat. Combatant dot attack damage. Lovely. Combatant. No, not combatant. Target. Target falls to the ground, yay. And then we will want to we're searching by Team 1, Team 0. So wherever team it is needs to be popped out of. Oh, hold on. Combatant team is gonna be combatant dot team. So then we can just get rid of these lines. Oh. Opponent team is going to be team 0 if combatant team is team 1. Oh, there we go. Else team 1. That should be that. So now I can just comment out all of this crap, and then I've got a log of what the opponent team is. I can just copy this. Target. That's gonna be... Oh, right, I can just make that. Get rid of you as well, lovely. Because we're wanting to... Yeah, we're wanting to reference the specific team, or rather the specific list of teams, so that's fine. Clear you out. Keep you in for now. Target is random choices team 1. It's team 1. That sets the target. Target name. Target falls to the ground. Oh wait, no, that's its target, but it doesn't... Yeah, that's fine, because we know combatant team, opponent team, or rather, target team. Target team is better. Target team. Then target team dot pop target. That removes them from the list once they are dead. Expected supports index got monster. Wait, why is target a list of monsters? Oh, that's fine. That should be okay. Probably. Probably okay. It's probably not okay. Let's see. So if alive there, that's fine. And now if target team is an empty list, rather if not target team, get Pythonic here. If not target team, then concluded is true. And then as soon as we get out of the main loop, well actually no, as soon as we get out of this loop here, Print. Combat round concluded. Remaining combatants end is going to be... Oh, no, I don't need to end this new line, that's fine. Print. We want to print... I don't care about the main combatants, that's fine. Unnecessary. Actually, no, it may be helpful. Maybe a little bit helpful. Okay, so... Print C for C and Team 0 plus Team 1. That should be it. If not. That should be it, right? Probably. Combat concluded. Got to print. And if print is good here. Team 0 plus Team 1. Why are you complaining about Team 1? Why are you complaining about Team 1? There's a reference to Team 1. You know Team 1 exists. Unresolved reference, my foot. Team 1 totally exists. What are you doing? Oh, it's underscore. That's fine. There we go. That's fine. Right, okay, I think that should be the main loop done. For the most part. So... that should be that. So, with the maths of how I've done this, the hero will be attacking first. Both enemies, or both combatants have 12 hit points. Hero's hitting for 4. So what should happen is, 3 rounds of combat will take place, and the hero should win with the final blow in the 3rd round of combat. That's what should happen. Let's give this a little bash. And we've got an error. Takes 2 positional arguments, but 3 were given. I believe only 1 was. Oh, it's because I didn't do name. That's fine. I can fix that easy enough. Copy. Oh, paste. Copy that instead. There we go. That should work now. Non-type object is not iterable. Oh, lovely. Okay. At least it tells me where the error is. 306. Right here. For init value and init order. Got non-type. Why is that a non-type? Why are you returning nothing? Right. Let's just have it print combat.keys first. Ah, we need to do list, don't we? Yeah, we need to do list. Hold up. Maybe now? Nope, still not happy. Lovely, loving this happens. You just get weird type errors and you're just like, but why? For key value. Just ignore that, that's fine. Items. Nope, same old error. Why? In that order, that should be a list. What the hell? Thank you for the stretch, Kuro. I appreciate it. Ooh, Tio. Oh, it's a good stretch. I needed that. Ugh. I am actually surprised to discover that I've been going for nearly 3 hours already. It does not feel like it. It does remotely not feel like it at all. What the hell? What the hell at all? Right. Let's see what's going on. This should totally be working. This should totally be working. We know it's an integer. Why are you not doing? Okay, that's a generator. Run. Okay, I've got the list there. Okay, that works. That works. It wants this. Key for key value. List.sort in order. I should do it, right? Print init order. Let's just print the same thing twice. Then it gets a none. What? Why? Time flies when you're having fun, this is true. Isn't that a list with a single element in the dictionary? No. The dictionary's here. This is getting a list of all of the values in the dictionary, or like the keys in the dictionary. And when I tell it to print, it does print out 1210, which is exactly what I want. But then I do in order, it gets me nothing. Listen, dicts can be surprisingly troublesome in Python, I've found. Yeah, I've noticed. Because it is printing exactly what I want. That is exactly it. Also, hello there, Daver. Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Why does it suddenly complain when I set it to an init order? But when I do this, it prints exactly what I want. Very odd. Is the problem that I'm sorting it at the same time as I'm assigning it? Well, it's not. List object has no attribute as alive. Okay, right, we fixed the problem. We fixed the problem. This is good. We just need to sort it after we've done the assignment. For some reason. Because Python, okay? Because Python doesn't let me iterate. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. If it wants to be like that, it's fine. It's not fine. Okay, right. That gives me what I want. List object has no attribute is alive. Targets. 317. 317 is here. If target is a random choice. Right. Let's actually have a breakpoint here. No, I want to run a debug. Let's see what target is. Target is a list with a single entry. I mean, I want it to be a random choice, but that's fine. If I just set this to be the 0th index, if I run it now, it should now actually just be the monster entity. Lovely. It does seem to be working okay now, fingers crossed. Int object is not callable. Combatant.attack. Oh, right. Let me guess. Combatant is combatant.team. Right, let's have a breakpoint here and let's have a little look. Combatant is a hero entity. Team is a string. So what are you complaining about? You should have no problem. It's like combatant is definitely this object. It is the hero entity. Huh. Very odd. Very, very odd. Been a while since I've coded. I do enjoy it. Even when it makes me pull my hair out, I enjoy it. Right, why are you complaining about this? Wait, that's a keyboard interrupt. That should be a keyboard interrupt. Int object is not callable. Why is it saying that's not callable? And combatant.attack. Combatant.attack target. So target is a specific entity, right? Yeah, if I stop here, what is target to you? Target is a monster entity. Combatant.attack target. But the error, int object is not callable. What? What? Excuse me? Why? Why for is it be like this? Int object is not callable. But like, combatant is not an int object. I've already established this. We already know for a fact that it is a certain object. Why are you being like this? And we've got the attack. Target. Target's an object. We've already checked. Target is alive. Int object is not callable. Why? Where and what is going on? My question exactly, Mirage. Right. We'll turn to Google for the type error. The hell? Let's see. Type error when you use different data types in an operational. Believe me, I know. This is why I like explicit typing. It has its advantages. I did pick up Rust a while ago. Had some fun with it. Oh, right, I get it. It's because attack is a attribute, but it's also a method. That's the reason why. Okay, the easiest way to fix this is just to change this name here. Make attack. Damage is fine. There we go. Make attack, target, that's it. Let's see how this goes. Right, if not target dot is alive. Okay, that's fine. That's just a little silly error. There we go. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Let's see. Monster cannot be interpreted as an integer. Target team dot index target. That should work. Object is not in the list. I promise you it's in the list. Right. Print target team. Okay. We actually did it. I think we're done. Well done. Why is it complaining when I tried to pop? Because it's not on the list. Why are you printing this? Exactly. Hero object at some memory address. Oh, that's this one. That's fine. Almost done now. Good job on making a whole game. I know, right? This is a whole game here. No, it's not. It's the foundations of one. Why are you complaining about that not being in the list? And also, why is target team... So it's complaining about line 3 to 4 rather. Do a bug check. Target team is the list that contains the hero for some reason. I mean, it shouldn't be, because combatant is currently the monster. The combatant is the monster, and it's just printed that monster fell to the ground. So why are you now being like this? Oh, programming, never stop being like this. Target team.pop, target team.index target. Yeah. So target team is the heroes list. But why? Why is it doing that? Like, we've just confirmed the monster's dead. And, oh yeah, I need to remaining combatants needs to be fixed. C dot name for C in this. Lovely. Right. Run again. Console. Return to generator again? Really? Right, that's fine. Wrap it. Wrap it in brackets. There we go. Returns hero and monster. Wait, monster attacked monster for 3 damage. Why is the monster attacking the monster? Hello? Why is the monster attacking the monster? Why is the monster attacking the monster? Monster, are you feeling okay? The monster's attacking itself. Oh, I'm worried for the monster now. Yeah, monster takes 11 damage between the hero's first 2 attacks, and then damages itself twice, and defeats itself. Well, that's very sad now, isn't it? Huh. I created a monster that wishes to unalive itself. Oh no. That's a shame. Probably a bad tutorial, really. Probably. Right, what is happening? Why? So, target team is team 0, if combatant team is team 1. Yeah, it feels like, oh, it's because I'm always saying team 1. I was forced. I was literally, I was having, I was telling the, I was telling the monster, yeah, I don't care. I don't care if you're on your own team. You have to attack someone on this team. Like, the monster's in team 1, and I was saying, okay, monster, you have to fight someone in team 1. But I'm in team 1. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. God, I'm a monster. Right, okay. If target dot is a list, why is target a list? Where's target? Where's that? Line 318. If target dot is alive, target's apparently a list entry. So let's see. Let's just confirm that. Target is indeed a list entry. Okay. So if target 0 is alive. There we go, target... Weird. Wait, hold on, why am I doing it like this? I should be doing... Wait. Hold on. Run that again. Have a look at what the target is. So, target is a list. Target should not be a list. Target should definitely not be a list. I mean, I can, like, put another unwrap around you. Maybe now it'll behave. Okay! I think you've done it. Maybe? Wait, hold on, what's that doing? Okay, we've got some kind of error here. Combat test, target team dot pop, target team dot index target. Okay, so we're still having a problem removing it from the list at the end. But is saying that it falls to the ground, so that's good, kind of. Right. Target team is a list that contains... Wait, what? Oh, right, okay, that's fine. So it can either be team 0 or team 1. Target team dot pop. Target team dot index target. But it's saying the monster is not on the list. Maybe if I wrap you back up, it'll work. Yep, it worked. That worked. Wait, where's the note that the monster fell? Monster falls to the ground. Then the monster attacks for 3 damage. What? Right. If not, target team concluded is true. Right, so why are you being weird? What's going on with target team when we get to there? Target team is an empty list. Okay, so why don't I just get explicit then? If target team is an empty list and it's going to complain, the expression can be simplified with not target team. I mean, I did that and then he complained. Then concluded equals true. Combat concluded, but it still thinks the monster's in the fight. Combat round concluded. Monster falls to the ground, and then the monster attacks. No, the monster's not supposed to attack. Right, instead of F target here, because that should be completely removed if it's not even there, so that's fine. F combatant. Dot is alive. And if target is still alive. Right, monster falls to the ground, round removes. Hero and monster are still there for some reason. Am I still not able to do the pop? No, it looks like I've done the pop. Hold on, why is it acting like I haven't popped it? Why is it acting like I haven't popped it? This is like the most frustrating pimple in the world. Right. Yeah, no, team 1 has not popped. Target team dot index target. What? I mean, it's a list with 1 entry. Maybe it's because I've got these braces around target game. Try it now. And it's just okay. Try running it just now. Let's see what happens. Now the pop's complaining again. Why is it complaining about that? I mean, I'm trying to pop this entry. Remove and return item at index. I'm giving it the index. Right. Just need to print this, and that should tell me what's going on. Monster falls to the ground. Yeah, still complaining, that's fine. Okay. Apparently, oh, it just can't. Oh, it's the index function can't find the object. Huh. That's weird. Very weird. What was this? Will you do a face reveal? One was already done. It was a live, before a live audience. It was very funny. There were many laughs. What can I say? His face is right there. My face is right here. Let's see. Why is this not working? What in the world is going on? It just does not want to be nice to me. It's decided today. It woke up and it started frowning. Right, the problem's at this spot. It's saying entity monster object at that position. Target is the entity. Ah. It is choosing violence, how dare it indeed. So target is now a monster entity. Wait a minute, what the flip? Hold on. Pop, target team, index. Wait, what's the error? The error is entity monster object ending 3F10. But there's no such object at 3F10. Well, I mean, not now. That is so weird. Like, there's... I don't get it. 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 I do not get it. There's a better way of doing this. I know there is. I mean, I can just ignore this for now. Yeah, actually, I don't need to pop. I can just wait until the end of the round. Yeah, let's just run out the rest of the round and then we'll just do that as well. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. So remaining combatants is not necessary, but I do want to know who the winner is. There might be a better way to have set this up. Rather than doing lists containing the objects themselves, I could have used references to the objects using a dictionary. And then I could just set that dictionary entry to 0. That might be better. That might be a lot better. Perhaps. Ah, well. Take a break, Mal. In 10 minutes you'll have the answer. Nah, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. It's just Pop being weird. Because it can be a bit weird. But it is working, which is good. Like, we can actually simulate a fight now, which is better than where we started, where we didn't have any ability to have a fight at all. I just want to know who won now. Let's see. I just want to know who won. Like, I know who won because I told that I know who won. The hero won. But how do I know that the hero won? And there really should also be a much easier way of doing this. Yeah, because as it's going, included is never going to be true. So, right, I think I need to do a little check here. I'm gonna say, so if the target's dead, if, let's see, for member in, not member, yeah, member in target team. Wait, hold on. Defeated is false. If member dot is alive, we will do that needs to be capitalized to false. Member dot is alive. Oh, if not, oh no. We assume defeated is true, and then if the member is alive, defeated becomes false. And then at the very end, if defeated, then concluded equals true. And if concluded equals true, then that breaks this loop here for while not concluded. We can just remove this line here. We can remove this bit here. And then winners equals combatant team. Yay. Combatant team have won. Yay! Now that should work. Stop and rerun. We got another error. If member dot is alive, oh my god. For member and target team. Wait, what the heck? Hold on. What the hell is target team in this instance? Target team is a list of lists. My goodness, why? Target team. Why is target team a list of? Oh, it's because it's that, isn't it? Oh my god. Right. Let's just tack a 0 index on there and hopefully I've not messed everything up. Hey! It worked. It's finally bloody worked, oh my god. Yo, I heard you like lists. Yeah, so I put lists inside your lists so you could have a list while you're listing things. I don't know. Oh dear, combatant team have won. Wait. Hold on. Not right. Can we break? Is break a thing we can do? I think we can break. There we go. And now we even can say that the right team is one. Team 0. Which is the heroes team. Lovely. Oh my god, that was more annoying than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be relatively painless and simple. But it ended up taking me like, what, an hour or something for this? Right, let's just confirm that target is what I think it should be. This should just be a single entry now. Like a single object. Yeah, it's a single entity, lovely. It's not a list containing an entry. It's just an entry. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Right, okay. Well, that's an important step taken right there. We now have... Okay, we don't have a functional fighting system, but we've got the foundation of a functional fighting system, is what we have achieved today, which is honestly an important step forward, and it would have been very useful to have had this a lot sooner, but it's fine. It's completely fine. You know why? Because a lot has been learned. And why is that complaining about? Tail, there we go. Need two spaces. That's fine. Right, okay, yeah, this has been very insightful, learned a lot. Right, so, we started today with, honestly, not the most well-defined look at the gacha game that I was going to create. But, what we have achieved today, we have fleshed out the README file to actually include details on what is going to be actually included inside the game. We know broadly what to expect now and where it's likely to be going. We have also created a template for the basics of a combat system, which is a very, very good place to start. We've literally just got the absolute basics, more just to have something to start with than anything else. And honestly, as complicated as it has ended up being, not ridiculously complicated. So my plan for my programming going forward, or like the next thing that I'm going to be doing as far as programming is concerned, I will be looking at implementing this combat loop a bit more rigorously. I'll be changing it up a little bit. I'll be making it work with the database so I can refer to, actually, maybe I'll like come up with a couple of like default like characters to throw into the gacha, or maybe I'll just like add things to the gacha. I don't know, maybe I'll add things to the gacha. No, I'll not worry about the gacha just yet. I will just have a particular player load a particular entity, and they'll do a fight with another entity which is also drawn from a list of entities that is stored on the server side. So that will be my next job. My next job will be making the client ask the server for information about who's going to do the fight. Then the fight is going to be handled on the client side, and the results of the fight will be sent back to the server. That's my plan. That's my plan for what we're going to be doing. We're doing a little bit of client, what's the word? Client, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Client authoritative. It's going to be client authoritative. Kind of like how, you know, like if you play a gacha game, if you're doing like if you do like a little mini game in the gacha game, if you disconnect while the mini game's going or before it's concluded, then it just treats it as if you never like did the minigame in the first place. Yeah, basically that. So yeah, until you have sent the results back, you don't get the rewards for having done it. So yeah, that's gonna be my job for the next couple of days when I have time and energy to do some programming. But yeah, very productive day today. I'm very happy with it. I feel like I've achieved something quite significant. Gotten over a bit of a mental block, gotten started on, you know, something a bit more approachable than what I was worried about. And yeah, feeling quite motivated to continue work on this little project. We'll see how much work I can actually do on it before the big news is hopefully on its way, and hopefully it's on its way sooner rather than later. Let me tell you. Let me just refresh my inbox right now. I'm still waiting on hearing back about my funding now, by the way. If I get that funding, I'm going to be a very, very happy man. I will keep you posted as and when that happens. Although if it does come, it means I'm going to have to start, you know, actually studying, actually filling the terms of my funding agreement. So yeah, fingers crossed I get that. But anyway, massive thank you everyone for coming along today. I really do appreciate it. Whether you've been here from the start, whether you came along partway through. Special thank you to Mirage Aegis. Hopefully you have enjoyed your time here, and hopefully you may continue enjoying your time here in future. I do appreciate the follow. And yeah, to everyone else, yeah, thank you so much. Just until next time, until updates actually before I do go. So the plan is that, okay, actually I don't know what the plan is. The plan was I was gonna have my brother up, but I completely forgot. We've got Kira debuting tomorrow. Like we're talking like, oh, how many hours? Like 30 something hours away from now. I'm looking forward to it. The plan is currently, I don't know what the plan is. The plan is we're all gonna basically be like sitting in VC and enjoying the debut. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it. So yeah, Kira's debut is tomorrow. I do believe it's going to be at 1 AM UTC +0 on Saturday the 30th of September. Wait, is that the thing? Or is it on Sunday the 1st of September? I don't remember. I think it's technically tomorrow. So it's like, for me, it's tomorrow evening. For her, it's tomorrow after evening kind of thing. Okay, yeah, it's like in more than 24 hours anyway. It's fine. It's like tomorrow night. It'll be good. There'll be more details on Twitter. I'll be sure to repost something about it soon, so you can check over there. But yeah, in addition, aside from that, I'm hosting my brother. My brother's coming to visit this weekend. 34 to 35 hours, that sounds about right. But yes, my brother's going to be visiting. Little brother Mal is going to be joining me. So if a stream does happen on Sunday, it'll be a gorilla. So yeah, maybe look forward to that. But do expect me to have a schedule for next week. I would expect there to be a stream on Monday, certainly, for sure. Maybe not a stream on Tuesday. Tuesday's going to be a busy day. I'm getting new internet installed. But yeah. So anyway, with that all having been said, that's more than enough from me. Thank you again, everyone, for coming along. Until next time, possibly tomorrow. We make Gorilla tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Be very good to yourselves. And I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye. You know, why am I so productive when I do a programming stream these days? Like, I have never been this productive doing programming streams. Like, last programming stream, what I ended up doing was I came up with the basics of the gacha system, and now I've came up with the basics of the combat system. You know what? We're doing pretty damn good, if I may say so myself. Surprisingly productive. Let's drop a raid on a start, eh? Where's she at? There's she at. She's doing some crafty mines. She found a cat by the looks of it. Adorable. Maybe you're a programmer at heart. I wouldn't put too much stock on it, to be honest. Mosquito. Yes, indeed. We shall raid Mosquito. Anyway. Take it easy, y'all. Matane.